You're going to have to chat with our friends over at Alan's Camera if they're not selling your stuff yet.
I should do that. Jared has introduced me before.
Hey, buddy.
Hello, mate.
It's good to see you.
Yeah.
How was dinner?
It was all right. How's your head?
My head is fine because I didn't go to dinner. I went to sleep.
I heard you were a mess after your little party last night.
Really?
Yeah.
What I have? I had 2 Cokes. I had 2.5. I had 1.5 Cokes.
You're such a lightweight. It's unbelievable.
Coke does that to you?
That was it. That's all I wanted. What are you doing? What are you showing us?
Well, you know what? I was talking to John and Dave yesterday, and they've got Brian. I mean, that's one that everybody really wants to see. But I thought I'd show you this because you don't use Micro Four Thirds or mirrorless at all, do you?
The what?
You don't use Micro Four Thirds or mirrorless.
I do not use Micro Four Thirds or mirrorless.
But if you did, this would be awesome.
So we are talking about the three-legged thing, which is a funny name for tripods.
It was a fairly obvious name, to be fair. When we set it up, we were trying to think of a different brand name, something that would be a bit catchy, and actually we just kept coming back to three-legged thing. If we'd have left it to Sean, it would have been called Three-Legged Fish.
Three-legged fish?
Yeah, that's what he wanted to call it.
Why?
Because he's weird.
It's memorable. It's memorable. We named our company Livid Lobster. It was an accident.
That's a fantastic name.
Nobody can forget it.
Lobsters are angry.
Yes.
They're generally angry creatures, just giving it all that.
So here is the challenge. The challenge we have for you is this. You and I spent at least half an hour yesterday at the booth talking about the capabilities of these tripods, and we did not cover it all. We've got about 10 more minutes here. What can you at least give us an introduction to them? What's so special about the three-legged things, and why will we want them?
I'll tell you what separates us. Not separates us. I mean, that sounds remarkably arrogant. That's not how I mean it. There's a lot of great tripod companies out there. I've owned a lot of Manfrotto and Gitzo tripods. Have a huge amount of respect for them. But as photographers, we just felt that there wasn't a product that did a lot of things. It did one thing. It's like hold your camera stable. That's fine. But then people, somebody wants a travel tripod, but then they need something that's bigger for doing long exposures, and I couldn't really see why we couldn't make something that was small and big and light and sturdy, that worked as a video rig, that works for macro work, that works for tethering, worked as a Steadicam substitute, a monopod. So we just created a system that all of our tripods are completely modular. So you can just take them apart, put them back together again, change different things, and make them do different stuff. And just because we're photographers, we have no constraints. So, who are you looking at? Is there a hot chick around there?
There was.
I keep seeing you looking this way.
I do. My eyes get diverted every 3 seconds. But I'm looking at you, Danny.
Was it this lady here?
By the way, we've got folks in the chat room who are chiming in as well. And Ben said that tripod looks very steampunk. It's a good-looking tripod, but
do you know
it's
what somebody else said that
interesting.
yesterday?
It's unique.
Yeah, we like the whole steampunk thing. Actually, we kind of like that as a concept. The thing is, we didn't just sort of bling it up and try and make it look, just overtly colourful for no particular reason. We'd spent some real time developing the colours and trying to come up with the right colours for this. And this little bad boy will go on a messenger
Dave
bag.
can show it off here with the camera. We'll let you guys see it. Show it to us in action, Danny. Show us some stuff that this thing will do.
This is Keith. This is Keith, yeah.
All musicians.
Yeah.
The name of the tripod is the Keith.
Yeah, well, nobody ever walked into a shop and said, have you got the latest MT6845314?
Yeah.
And then the guy behind the counter goes, oh yeah, I've got 4 of those in the back.
Okay.
Right.
So we say, I'd like to get Keith.
Yeah. Everyone knows
You got to be careful about that.
Why's that?
Just because. Don't do that to me, Danny.
Don't do what to
you?
You
know what I'm doing.
Don't name a tripod after him.
Hey, can I get a tripod after me?
Do you want it to be
The
called
Fro.
the MT6847535?
The Fro.
Yeah.
You need a tripod.
It's a hairy
called the
tripod?
Fro.
Do you know what's funny is that I told Jared when we first set up, we were gonna make little Afro wigs that you could put under the Arca plate, just so they stuck out the sides. It never happened.
I smell popcorn.
Yeah, so do I.
So show us this.
So this is a tiny little tripod. It's just 2x2. You're probably not going to get all that in. 2-section column, 2-section legs, and it's designed purely for mirrorless cameras. So your Leica M9s, Panasonic Lumix, Sony NEX7s, all that sort of thing. It's got a standard Arca style plate on it, designed to sit flush on a mirrorless camera. Because nobody ever carries a tripod with these little compact system cameras, because they're too bulky, they're too heavy. So we thought, why don't we make one that people will carry with them? It'll fit in a messenger bag. It folds up to the size of a 70 to 200 mm f2.8 lens.
Put it on a table or something, right? Because it's short like that.
Yeah, I mean, that's as high as it goes.
But
so
you told me yesterday that you don't build tripods, you build systems.
Tripod systems, yeah.
And I imagine that
like
thing
that.
will do more than just sit there like that.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things. If you want to do stuff that's like really close to the floor, I'll give you a couple of things you can do with this. So we run 3 angles, 23 degrees, 55 and 80. And really, it's when you get into 80, you get some really, really low down stuff. Because the system's modular, you can just take the whole thing apart. Thank you. So I'm just going to strip this down, take the column out.
RC, have you ever seen a tripod that you literally just disassemble on the fly?
Yeah, see that part I think is real. That part I think is really cool.
Have you sniffed this yet?
Yes.
It's a blowgun.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's right. It's a concealed weapon.
That's interesting.
It's nice, isn't it? That's
It is
proper
a nice
carbon.
bouquet on that.
So
Yeah.
now you've got this really tiny little, like 6 inches off the ground tripod, which
Yeah.
is basically impossible to do with others.
Yeah, and you can use them as like little mini rigs. So we've got it. I haven't got the adapter here, but if you set a little video camera up on here and you want to run this as a little mini rig, we've got adapters for this. So you can put a light here and a boom mic on
Really?
here. Yeah,
That's cool.
it's all right, isn't it?
And
And then if
now-
you want
and
to
now
stick a
it's a
monitor on
sensitive
it,
monopod.
you can just kind of screw that into the bottom, and then we've got another little adapter on this, so you can run a monitor arm down here.
Oh.
A prompter.
right.
That's awesome.
It's okay.
And
So-
this is the smallest.
Yeah, this
you
is-
guys
this is-
build ones that go up to what, 12 feet tall, or I mean, how big do they get?
Well, with the we're bringing out 3 new monopods, and with our monopods, you can actually couple them up with the tripods, so you can end up with like a 12-foot light stand. I mean, as a tripod of that height, it's like, well, you know, but it's very cool. It is
Awesome.
very cool.
Okay, guys, if those of you who are in the chat room, I am actively monitoring the comments and things. So if you've got questions for anybody up on stage, holler out at us, and we will try and get on them. GTV1 says it smells like an Irish pint of beer.
That's Simon Pollock.
It's
Okay.
Simon.
That's Simon Pollock.
Hi,
So
Simon.
Smells like an
Simon.
Irish pint of beer.
He would know.
Oh, wait, that's Danny. How much?
Yep.
Let's talk about how much is the cost of that little guy. We've got like 2 more minutes.
He's, I think he's going to come out. We haven't launched him yet. This is one of the Evolution 2 range that we're launching probably in about 6 weeks' time over here, and we're looking probably about $380, something like that, and that includes the head. This little bad boy will hold 30 kilos or 67 pounds.
2.2 times 30.
Yeah, whatever it is, 68 pounds, something like that.
We were playing with that one
We
yesterday.
were. So
That's Brian.
you sent me home with that yesterday,
Yeah.
and we carried it around here and used it in the kind of monopod
rig.
mode. And then last night I took it around and used it around town. And so what we'll do is later on we'll do a full-on review of it for you guys. And I mean, I will take it all apart and show them how it can go back
That'd be
together
wicked.
in multiple pieces because it's
That's the first tripod I ever designed.
very impressive.
First tripod I ever designed, and it goes from 5 inches to 84 inches.
It's unbelievable.
It is a sturdy tripod.
It's
cool.
really, really cool. So,
Can
Danny,
I give a
thank
shout
you.
out?
Yeah,
One little
yeah,
shout out.
dude,
Because
shout out.
Jess, who's our creative director, was rushed into hospital on Tuesday when we just got here. She's been taken really poorly. I know she's sat in the apartment in bed, all medicated up and stuff like that. So hi Jess, I hope you feel better. We'll see you later.
Get well.
Yeah.
Now,
Yes, Jess.
one last thing. Where can people find them?
We are spreading out into stores across the US now. So at the moment in New York, Adorama and B&H. Soon going in 17th Street at Photo, I think Unique are looking at it. Outdoorphotogear.com.
How about
Loads of
around the
places
world?
in Europe. Yeah. I mean, we're in France, Germany, Australia, New Zealand.
You're running a contest right now?
Yeah, we have an awesome contest. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
So
I haven't.
We're running an awesome contest on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/my3legged thing, for the worst photograph you could possibly post up, right?
Which
Really?
is different because most people are like, we want to see your best shot ever.
Yeah. Well, what happened was I wanted to do a photo contest that we could judge, but a lot of our customers were going, look, we're new to photography and I'm never going to win this and I've got no motivation to do it. So I said, all right, well, let's have actually it was Simon Pollock's idea. Simon, well done. Let's have a worst photograph, you could, like camera shake, really bad out of focus shots. And we are getting thousands of entries. It's amazing. And we're going to give away some really cool Evolution 2 gear. Think Tank, the guys at Think Tank donated some bags. We've had a $150 voucher for Adorama. Jared's going to give away his hair.
Sure. Why not?
Wow.
And the one on your head.
RC, you think you can take the worst picture ever?
Yeah, because you can
Dude,
fix
I'm-
it in Photoshop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, is our next guest here yet? We've got a little more time. Oh, okay. Sorry, he's here.
Let's make him wait.
Yeah, we're giving
I'm just
everyone
kidding.
fair time. We've got our friends from Vanguard here, so
Is he from Vanguard?
yeah.
Yeah.
I know. Are
Come
you
on.
guys going to get in a brawl?
No, we have a great relationship.
No, what do they
with
call
Vanguard.
those in your land?
What?
It's not a brawl. It's a
A fight?
brouhaha.
A brouhaha?
No.
Yeah.
When have you ever heard me use the
In
word
hockey.
brouhaha?
Hockey.
Oh yeah, I'm a hockey player.
No, you're not.
I'm fat and 40.
Field hockey.
All right, let's get him mic'd up. RC, do you want to?
Yeah. Well, we'll
Okay.
make him up.
Yeah. Do it.
You kicking me
Thank
off?
you, Danny. We're kicking you off.
Thanks, John.
Appreciate you coming by. We'll catch up with you later
We'll
on.
see you later.
Okay.
Have fun.
A pint.